Hello, my name is Claire Scott. I am an amateur comic artist hoping to go pro. Welcome to my studio. To start, here is my drafting table. I do everything from thumbnailing, penciling, and inking here. Anything traditional, I do it at my drafting table. But I also do order fulfillment here whenever I need to sign books or package them for mailing. This is where I do it. The shelf next to my desk holds my sketchbooks and my extra pens and inking supplies, close enough so I can easily reach them. To the left of my desk, I store some important stuff that I don't use that often. I've got this scanner, which I don't know where the cord is, so here it stays. And then this paper cutter right here. We got rulers upon rulers, French curves, and then this very important document right here to remind me of what I can do if I ever hit a roadblock when I'm doing thumbnails. Right here I got covered is the first check I ever made off of my comic publishing. It was for my first book right here. When I was in high school, I published a graphic novel and I had a book signing and it was awesome, and yeah, it made me want to make comics for the rest of my life. This is my digital art workspace. Right here I got like a 9x12 scanner. It doesn't work for all my art, but when I have small stuff I use it. Scan it in right there. Right here I got this awesome Luffy figure. Right now I just hold the pencil that was in the exhibit for Ichiro Oda's One Piece gallery. It had all his original art, and they had this pencil right here to show which pencil he uses to draw One Piece, and I just had to have it when I found a art supply store in the area. So that's where that stays. Got some zip drives right there. An old computer. All it can handle is running Clip Studio Paint, so if I want to listen to music or watch videos while I work, iPad is right there. Most of the original art in my room is over in this corner. Most of these are pieces by my friends or mentors, but I also got some celebrity author pictures that I got with Stan Lee right here. And then this one, I got my poster signed by Leigh Bardugo, which having it right across from my desk brings me a lot of motivation. This is my project supervisor. His name is Alfred. He makes sure I am working and not procrastinating. And he's also here for moral support. He gets paid in catnip and laser tag time, and I think he really appreciates it. He does a good job, even though he's kind of sleeping on the job right now. These two shelves are where I keep all of my manga. You can probably guess what my favorite series is based on the shelf space alone. I really thought this was funny. I got these at World Market, these book stands, and for now it works, but I'm pretty sure once I start collecting the new volumes, one of these hands has gotta go, so it's not gonna be as cool, but oh well. I know I said this video was a studio tour, but I think at this point it's just a library tour. And once I'm collecting more of these books, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I literally have no more space. And down below, since I don't want my good man Alfred to get into my books, I have my cutting board, my old laptop, calculator, watercolor palette, and my radio. Below I've got the extra materials that aren't really comic materials, but they are valuable art supplies. Like, I've got my packaging tape that I use for all my orders, extra pencils, watercolors over here, glue. I'd say I've read about 70% of my collection, but I'd say I'd read more just because this is all counted and I haven't read any of it. On my last shelf, I got all my art books, art history books, and then art informational books. The bottom of these shelves is where I store all my Copics, my Copic refills, a few prints I have left, and my light box. I've still got space up for more art and prints, but here's what I got so far. I wanted to make this video because this kind of behind the scenes look, a look at somebody's process or studio, is what I've found valuable ever since I started trying to teach myself how to make comics. I'd watch these kind of videos pretty much every day. I still do, and I love looking at how people do things differently to me, how we do things similarly, and I still don't think there's enough of it. We need an American mod bin. I'd really love that. So I wanted to make this video showing a rare glimpse of what inside a comic studio is like. I hope that if I'm ever somebody's favorite comic artist in the future, I hope that they can find this video and find value in it, as I've done with a lot of my favorite artists. So, people in the future, hello from 2025. I'd like to thank everyone who has bought copies of my comics, whether you've been here from the beginning with Meow Cats United or A Most Peculiar Alarm Clock, or if you're somebody more recent who's a fan of my Six of Crows work. Thank you for supporting a young artist and supporting their dreams of making it big and becoming a professional in a really hard to get into field, but I really appreciate it nonetheless. I'd also like to thank family, friends, and my friends who all supported my graduation. Your gifts have all been used to make this studio that you see here. So I can't thank you enough for helping me make this possible. It's a really great workspace, and there's nothing more important than making your environment valuable to you and helpful and accessible when you're trying to focus and make awesome work. So I can't thank you enough for doing that. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed visiting my studio. Till next time.